There's our girl music. She's had a rough week. Nobody's here yet, so I'm not gonna do the introductions. Seems a little counterproductive.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Friday.
Yeah. We've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's been a not uneventful bit.
I've been skipping streams, and it isn't necessarily that I can't do them. It's that I'm exhausted from, like, real life.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
We got a few peeps here.
Yeah? Oh, okay, cool. So, let's begin. Roger Swabknuckle, one of my favorite names around. How you doing? I'm gonna use the standard sphere grid. We're gonna use the arranged soundtrack. It's very good. Excuse me.
It's like we start a stream and Pat suddenly starts sneezing and coughing.
Suddenly, no real reason.
No real reason.
It's sneezy outside, and I've got a substance in here that makes me cough.
Yes.
Nothing to worry about, though. It's
No.
all perfectly legal. It's all above board.
So the only thing I really know about this Final Fantasy is that it's Waterworld.
Yeah, it's got a water aesthetic, this one. It is, I think, probably like one of the most unique worlds. I was going to say the most, but like that's way up for debate. But there is really no other fantasy world that feels like this. It's really got decent world building. There's you learn about it through Titus, who's the main character, and so you only know what he knows for a good long time, and that's where a lot of the plot twists come from, is him just not having knowledge about the world and finding things out. And most of the things you learn in this game are like crushing thuds. They're difficult. It's a sad game.
Yay! Perfect for our week.
It's a fun game. It's a very colorful game. But like, you know how dark Final Fantasy VII gets? It never lets that prevent it from being silly. And this game, there are silly aspects of it, but it's very sincere, and it's I don't know, like, they are not. This game doesn't shy away from what's going on in it. I don't know how far we're going to get today, obviously, so you might never see this stuff. And us playing it out.
Maybe our last chance.
Yeah. Hello, Jack Erickson. Hello, Tyler P.
It's a bit of a Debbie Downer, but like in the long run. You guys are here for the beginning, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, we had a rough week with our baby girl in her banana pajamas. She's got a sensor on her that she really doesn't want on her body.
You see her pajamas, guys? You see our cat wearing pajamas? She's not thrilled. I didn't expect her to be.
Yeah.
She has like a diabetes sensor attached to her body that she got it for her before, and she licked it off.
In 2 hours.
In 2 hours. 2
and
hours
it takes
flat,
like
the fucking thing was
24
gone.
hours to
I thought it would be gone. I know my girl. She wasn't going to tolerate that thing on her. So now it's back on her, and she has to wear like a onesie to prevent her from reaching the disc, so she can tear it off.
And it still doesn't quite work, so she's also got a bandana on the back of her onesie to
we
really
also got
keep
her a big
from
like a big duck-amuck flower that she can put over her head. Kind of works the same way a cone does, but it's like a big pillow.
But she hates
doesn't
it.
like it, though.
She hates that more than anything.
She seems to sleep on it very comfortably, which is cool, but like she hates wearing it around. Yeah, Titus. In Kingdom Hearts, where they finally say this guy's name out loud, because you can name him whatever you want here, so they can't say his name. Mm-hmm. They pronounce it Titus.
Titus?
Yeah. And even
like
in that
tedious?
game, even in that game, it's inconsistent. I think at least one character calls him Titus. So like, It's crazy to think that that guy's name is Titus. What kind of a play on words is that? His name is Titus because he's a blitzball player. He does water-related things. Titus.
That will mean it was for you.
Oh.
Tide.
Oh.
Squall's named after a fucking storm. Like, it's not unprecedented.
No.
Got it.
So he's a sports person.
Yeah, he's a blitzball player, which is
He just had a blitz!
it's the big sport in this game. It's kind of
Is that what the stupid outfit's about?
kinda, yeah, like it's a team uniform. It's like underwater soccer.
You can't.
Okay.
I mean, tomorrow.
I've never gotten into the mini game, but maybe I will this time around. Cause like the way that it's introduced to the player is just like not good. It's a very bad tutorial section, and so I've just never really learned to fuck with blitzball, but people who have really like it, so try to get past that.
Wait, they live in Waterworld, and the one town on dry land-ish has water flowing out of it.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
This is the last kind of city like this you're gonna see.
Ugh.
15 is fun. I like it. It's definitely one of the lessers. It's a game that while you play it, you can tell it had a really rough development. A lot of undercooked ideas in it. And a kind of
Coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
meandering quality.
Checked. Gone. Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament
Didn't mean to reminisce.
that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know
That's us, we're the Abes.
there today to see the
Abes,
of the Abes.
not the Juggles.
In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player.
That's me.
He's Jack's blood and the new hope of blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Yeah, so like this is a pretty short road. You can't hear that monologue unless you stop. So, thought it was. The game has really good world building, like I said. You're like, who the fuck is Jack? He's this guy's dad, and he was a star blitzball player, and where is he now? Dead? What happened?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, right? He disappeared?
Yeah.
Hey, let go of me.
They're trying to swarm him.
Yeah, he's like the Beatles, this guy. It's so funny. It's like the opposite of an isekai, what happens at the beginning of this game. I'll elaborate on that when we get there. Because it's just so funny, this guy's on top of the world.
Hanging out in the hot tub before the game.
This is the game.
Oh. Huh.
Hey to the new viewers. Just saying hi.
Yeah.
Thanks
Hello.
for joining us. If this is your first time with us, I'm not the Alden Lore guy. I'm his brother. I'd make the art for the videos that you see in the thumbnails. Pat G, they call me. That's my name. And this
Pat G.
and this is my wife, Micki EE. And together we are the supplemental stream for the Elden Ring channel.
Yeah. Sometimes we do.
We've got a little fan base in here.
Yeah. We do like Dark Souls type stuff.
Yeah, for sure, but like it's
Every
just
once in a while.
literally whatever I feel like playing is what we play.
Yeah, just to keep in contact, share our favorite weird games with you guys. You know,
You would think that this blitzball would be a lot more kinetic when you actually play it. Because, like, look at how they portray it.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh, that looks bad.
It does look bad.
That looks like something you don't want. Levant Blaze!
Hola! Hello, VB. It's nice to see ya.
We got Levant Blaze in here. Is that a fucking umbrella? There are no umbrellas. Actually, there are umbrellas in this game. I'm sure you'll point them out. Yeah, the gameplay in that one isn't great, but it is, like, kind of interesting if you've already played, say, Final Fantasy 7 or 16. Because so much of what those games got right is derived from what Final Fantasy 15 got wrong. So it's interesting to play it more than it's, you know, enjoyable. Worth playing if you're a Final Fantasy fan, regardless. God, there's a whole movie that goes along with it, and I've never been more bored watching a movie.
Honey!
The Final Fantasy 15 movie? Oh my god, it's like all the backstory that should have just been in the game. It's clearly an unfinished mess, is what I'm saying.
I was waiting for it.
What are you talking?
Likeable characters, though. It nails the boys on a road trip vibe that the whole game has, you know?
Boys on a road trip.
That's
I
what
like
it is,
that.
yeah. Like, Final Fantasy games are often about people hooking up to save the world. Sometimes they're running away, like they're fugitives, and that was an interesting one.
Huh?
What is happening?
What?
No, it's 4 cats, actually.
Yeah, we have 3 different ones. The other one's strawberries.
Don't cry, the kid says to him.
Oh. And then there's one with tigers and bears playing with soccer balls and basketballs.
Yeah, like it's a
Wait!
road game. It's a chill game.
Hey, not this way.
Not a lot of video games are chill games, you know? There's chill movies. Movies that you put on because they just make you feel warm inside.
We watched one of those last night.
Yeah, the Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun.
I think that 15 is kind of one of those. I'm not going to play it again, at least not anytime soon. I'll play 13 again before I play that.
Sin?
13 has a lot in common with this. It's just like, people generally agree it's executed a lot worse across the board. But I would like to give that one another shot too. 'Cause that has a whole series to go with it.
Yeah.
There's Final Fantasy 13-2, and then the third one is called Lightning Returns.
Ooh.
And apparently, like, those have their fans. Those are supposed to be pretty good. Sonic graphic style?
Take it.
Honestly, you know what? Those cities in the background do kind of look like a Sonic level. They look like Sonic Adventure 2. It's crazy that 13 spends the entire game on rails until the very last chapter, right? Like, the battle system being on rails is absolutely wild. The concept of being able to switch classes and sort of program your characters more than fight with them, it's so restricted for, like,
These ones don't matter.
tens of hours until you get to the end of the game. And they're like, now you can do what you want. And it's like, you know, it's such a complex battle system. It's almost like, yeah, it makes sense that the tutorial was 40 hours long. But it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool to do that to people.
Don't bother.
Honestly, Levamp,
Cut the ones.
his actual brothers look more like him than that guy.
What guy?
Theo.
Oh, Theo Vaughn, yeah. I've heard it before. I don't really... He's got a big nose, and so do I. We both have goatees. Sometimes. You know.
Sometimes.
dummy.
Both.
He's the type of interviewer who's just like a big dummy. He's a good interviewer, right? Like a lot of times, good interviewers are just big dummies.
Yeah.
They don't have like a real point of view. They just want to know your point of view. Theo's one of those. He's what Joe Rogan thinks he is. What Joe Rogan pretends to be is what Theo Von actually is. He's just like an affable, kind of dumb, but not unlikable, or, you know, he's a sweet guy.
Yeah. What is this thing?
It's... I don't know. These are like, cast-offs of sin.
It looks like it's part building, part octopus.
Yeah. It looks like a sword embedded in the ground. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP display is full, that character, it's a limit break. So I'll hit left, and then Bushido, Dragon Fang, and that's going to attack everybody. Down, left, up, right, L,
Wow, that was a lot.
I won't read it out loud next time, because I should have had a full second left at the end there.
You almost missed it.
I've played this intro a couple of times leading up to this stream because I wanted to not have any surprises. I've done better than that every single time.
Yeah.
Attack. We're just gonna take turns attacking this thing.
Okay.
What's cool about this is it's storytelling with the battle system, right? Because this feels really intimidating. He's casting these really nasty spells on you. If this is your first Final Fantasy game, you don't know what the hell a demi is, but he keeps casting it. And like, look at our life bars. We don't have life bars. We've got numbers. So the thing about demi is it just like halves your life. Whatever your life is, it cuts it in half. So once you're down to 1, it can't do anything to you.
Oh.
Not by half. Apparently. Maybe 25% or something, whatever.
Yeah.
Same idea.
We got up to get a drink of water. Good for her. She'll probably be back under that table soon.
Yeah, that's kind of
so
her. It's kind of her spot
move
recently, so I'm not going to turn the camera off. I'm going to leave it there. Intimidating. Cast demi never really kills you. Exactly. It feels intimidating if you don't know what it is. Of course, as a Final Fantasy veteran, you're like, oh, demi? Come on.
Oh, hey, Kale. Welcome.
Hell!
She is not happy.
Yeah, she's got that thing on her. She hates it. I didn't know there was a safe sphere right here. That's pretty sweet.
I mean,
blends in.
Yeah. Honestly, she doesn't hate the pajamas as much as she hates the actual sensor.
Yeah.
She wants to lick it off. She wants to kick it off.
It's a foreign object stuck to her body, and she's a cat. They just don't tolerate it. They don't like it.
Huh?
Yeah.
She wants that thing off of her. It feels wrong.
Man.
I tied a bandana around the top of her onesie to try and keep her from being able to kick it without having the basically Daffy Duck purple flower around her head.
Up Duck-a-Monk. Duck-a-Muck. If you don't know, it's a Looney Tunes cartoon. That's what our cat looks like. All kitted out with the pajamas and the big purple flower thing around her head.
Yeah. And that is basically what we got her. And I left it on her all night last night, and she was so sad. Because she kept, like, trying to lick and / kick the sensor off. So this makeshift bandana situation, I think, is going to work out where I don't have to have the flower around her neck.
Right, it just covers up the thing even more.
Yeah.
So she has a harder time getting to it.
This could be bad.
I'm worried about leaving her alone.
Knock it down.
Yeah, me too.
We haven't had to yet.
Trust me.
Like, we went to sleep.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna hit this thing over here.
Who's my good baby? Who's my good baby. Good girl.
This is such a basic intro to the combat.
I wasn't...
Just keep attacking that thing.
Yeah, here she comes. She comes right back. Oh, I gotta answer this. Sorry, guys.
I'll try not to get too far. What was that? Oh, I see.
Go.
No, I mean, I think she knows where it is. I don't think she knows its function. Normally we put it up, she runs away from it, but under the table is kind of her spot right now. I think just because of the way that the pajama situation demoralizes her.
Oren! Oren!
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
That dumb little scream he does, that ain't even in the Japanese. It's just silent there, and it works fine.
Hey! Hey!
Wuthering Wave,
Man?
I've not heard of it, but collab with Nier Automata sounds exciting. Up my alley. Love all those pre-rendered buildings in the background. They're pretty seamless.
I
just
thought about
came.
a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Oren!
Should mention the Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remaster is the easiest way to play this game now. But I've got a handful of mods installed on this one because, well, I don't care about the fidelity of the textures and stuff. To me, this looks good enough. I've got a reshade on it just for like making the colors and pop a bit more and some sharpness. Really subtle, but the faces on these characters are kind of notorious in the HD remaster for being really stupid looking. They're higher resolution than the PS2 character models, the heads specifically, but they kind of look stupid. Like any any scene with Titus, whatever, reacting to something, he just looks like he doesn't know where he is and stuff. He just looks like he's not conscious. And they all kind of look that way. They all look like mannequins, and I knew it was bad. I didn't realize that there's a whole aspect of the PS2 game that was just taken out, which was like, these characters could act with their faces before. And so, like, you've seen Titus react to things, and he does have emotions. They only go so far because it's an old game, but, like, this dude clearly feels feelings. And, it's very weird that they just kind of missed that, and we're like, let's just, like, up-res his head and give him kind of like a wall-eyed expression and call it a day on an otherwise pretty, like, good-looking remaster, I think. So that's been modded out. There's a guy on Nexus Mods, you'll be able to find him, who basically made up-resed versions of the original PlayStation 2 heads, so they look like they belong, and, you know, like, there's facial expressions. They're back. And it looks a lot more like how it's supposed to look. They look very uncanny. Titus in the HD remaster really looks like a Kingdom Hearts background character, you know, like somebody who doesn't need to emote much, except there's all these close-ups of him just staring ahead with like kind of a Mona Lisa smile. Battle system in this one is really good. It might have been the what would I call it, like culmination of everything they learned about turn-based combat up to this point, because it is very refined. And this game, I think 13 maybe does this too. You can switch characters out in the middle of the battle. Maybe you have someone who's not doing great, you just like call someone else in. You can switch weapons and armor during battle. I don't know if they ever did that again. I think in 13 you switch jobs mid-battle. It's been, you know, since it came out on PS3 since I played it.
Sorry, guys. Ooh!
Yeah, you missed everything.
I'm so sorry.
You missed the whole intro.
It's for the cat. It's for the cat.
She's driving us insane, that cat.
So her thyroid levels came back a little high for her being on treatment, and I just was waiting for a call from the vet to see if we should up her dose of the same medication I'm on.
Yeah.
Which is methimazole.
You guys have similar problems.
Yeah. At least I don't have diabetes.
Yeah.
But yeah. And she's gonna call the other. We have a specialist vet too, and we just need them to talk to each other. And she's gonna do that on Monday and let us know. So we don't have to wait the 2 weeks till our follow-up at the specialist. My poor special little girl.
Yeah.
So sorry I missed everything, guys.
So he's been teleported.
Don't you hate when that happens?
He, you know, the world froze and stuff, and then he fought through those enemies with RN, and the sky was pulling all the buildings up and away, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like it showed it doing that.
Yeah.
That happens to Auron and then Titus, and now he's here in this mysterious place, and we don't really know what happened.
So we got like transported to a tomb / like.
No, this has been a whole thing. Like they've been
okay.
fighting enemies and stuff.
It looks like a church or a chapel or a place of worship.
Certainly ruins.
Yeah. Hello, Jason Downey. Welcome. Everybody's coming out today.
Things have been okay. We're,
I've been more stressed than I've ever been in my entire life over this cat, guys.
need fire.
Totally worth it. I love her so much. Any more time.
Yeah. And she's not like, without the insulin, she'd be in a lot of trouble. But other than that, she's not really like a quality of life case.
Yeah.
At all. She's a very happy little girl.
Ooh, a first job. Is it customer service or something else? I don't want to get too specific.
Congratulations.
Lucky you, not customer service. Good for you.
Yeah. Withered bouquet. Yes. Bet you there's a treasure chest.
Ooh. Yeah, there is. I love the atmosphere of this
Yeah. Yeah.
Chapel of Ruins.
None of these other games really look like this. And I think, specifically the way that, god damn it. Whoever designed the characters in this game, I forget specifically which one it was, I'm a heathen, but like, this is as close as they ever got, I think, really, up to this point, to, really representing the actual art style, on screen. This is the first game to have the fidelity to kind of do that.
Yeah.
These characters look like what they're supposed to look like. They're not chibi versions of the characters.
Yeah.
Their faces aren't all broken up into pixels and expressionless.
Ugh, I would love to work at an animal care place.
Yeah, I was saying, I think I probably should have been like a vet.
You
That's what I should have
you
done.
would not be able to do that job.
I would have been like sad a lot of the time, obviously, but I'm fucking sad a lot of the time now.
That's true.
And I love animals.
I thought I wanted to do that when I grew up, because I grew up with animals, and then the blood portion of it made me decide against
You came to say that?
the losing them.
It's been 10 years.
But yeah, we'd be in a better place if you were a vet.
I thought you'd be crying.
Who? Me?
As far as her care.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, we'd be in a better place if I were a vet for her care. Or baby. Woofy Nax!
Hey,
It's okay. Being late's no biggie. It's Friday.
it's alright. Now we're Wolfie Max in here.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Oh yeah. Strip malls. Just a featureless lot with like a bunch of sad looking places and half of them are closed.
Makes
Forever.
a good place for the back rooms, though.
Yeah. Strip malls.
Look at this thing.
Dead places.
Swords for limbs.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Yeah, they lasted longer than real malls, for sure. But yeah, ours are always half empty. He is just railing on you. Honey.
Well, I had to let him because this was coming. Yeah, it's a really well-aged game.
It does look lovely. We were just talking about how the characters actually look like what they're supposed to.
Well,
When you came
supposed
in.
to. The illustrations were always like inspiration, right? They weren't trying to replicate those because it was literally impossible. Jesse Pinkman, Derpy Gray Frog.
Is that Jesse?
We got-
Jesse's Jesse Pinkman. Ugh. Titus and question mark.
Special. Use grenade.
Hello, question mark.
Excuse me. We got Patty, Micki X, Zachy X, Jesse Pinkman, Derpy Gray Frog. We got Wolfie Nex. We got gender snacks. I don't know what that means, but we got it. We got.
Come get your fake doors.
We got fake doors in here. We got the real doors too. We got all kinds of doors. We got Titus with the boob straps. We got. You don't know her name yet, but she's Riku with the skin tight outfit. Dangerous Riku, they call her. Dangerous Riku. Nobody calls her that. I made that up just now. We got jorts.
Jorts.
I don't know. No, that's not even jorts. That's like it's overalls, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking is. He looks ridiculous.
He does. He looks like he's wearing like what did they used to call those?
I have no
Not
idea.
jumpsuits. They're basically overalls.
Yeah, they're
but-
overalls.
But it used to be called something in the 80s.
But they're also the kind of pants that they have, like you can unzip the leg and turn them into shorts, except they're already shorts.
Yeah.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka! Wak, Edeku!
It's like you can unzip it.
Kemed!
Fed! Srivatek Risa!
Dralmia, Drakisha Tain.
Ifun Petit! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
Guno, I kick you in the solar plexus. At least it wasn't the gonads, buddy.
She's wearing an outfit that has skin tones.
No, they would not allow this to have
They would
been
not have
made.
allowed that.
Yeah.
It's not like, I mean, she doesn't really look at the character and tell me she doesn't. She looks like she's clothed. I think it's fine. Some parts of that thing look kind of fleshy, but they don't match her face.
Yeah. And I feel like all of them are slightly overclothed. Like there's too many
I'm
accessories.
sorry, but she does not look naked.
No.
Hey, nurse!
It's like yellowy. It's like tan leather.
These people are called the All Bed.
Tui Hood Kabeg?
They have a specific way that they dress.
I said I don't understand.
And talk, obviously.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
What's interesting is,
You understand me?
and I've never done this,
All
But-
right, I'll work.
you get these All Bed primers throughout the game. And if you get them all,
You can speak it?
yeah, like they're
Cool.
every letter corresponds to a letter in the English language, and like they're just mixing them up, right? So like, figure out, you get these books that translate it for you, and then you can read all of that dialogue. I think it might be like can't do it until you can't get them all until new game plus, or maybe something else, I don't remember. Sphere grid, I don't need a sphere grid explanation. But the sphere grid is great. So one of the best level up systems they've ever come up with, probably. Because it's like, there's a linear path that's obvious, but there are also branching points where you could decide, I'm gonna give Titus is like sort of adjacent to where this certain type of magic is on the map or whatever, I'm just gonna spec into there a little bit, and you'll have some magic spells and stuff like that.
Cool.
So theoretically, every character is completely customizable, but it would take a shitload of work.
So it's like the folios from the last game we played?
Yeah. Except you could, those were pretty versatile, right? Like, you could just reset them all whenever you wanted and, and arrange them differently. This is permanent. You're locking this character in.
Okay. Understood.
The leveling system in 16 was good. It was weird how there wasn't, like... I don't like when they start reinventing concepts, like having a party with you all the time. Like, they're just like, nah, it's just this guy. Sometimes there's other people involved. It's like... I didn't get all the way through it. But I liked it. But yeah, there's certain dynamics that I think are pretty central to Final Fantasy that the newer games end up trying to rethink sometimes, and it just doesn't work. That was one of them. You know, just give me a full party that I can mix and match whenever I feel like it. For the most part. Like, the story can separate them, but there's gotta be times I can just do whatever I want. Ah, there's an Elbed primer here. Volume 1 or 2, I don't know. A, so probably volume 1. Yes. Well, I don't see it anywhere. I guess they're hidden.
I'm not sure, but I think they're both working, Levamp. Sometimes Jesse checks in during his workday, but not always. He does work from home.
Are we talking about Jesse Pinkman? Or are we talking about Jesse?
I think we're talking about your brother and Matt.
We found some ancient...
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, Matt with the costume. I should have realized.
Should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Oh, good luck to you,
Okay,
Jason.
let's get to work.
One of my favorite videos of Matt's is actually, he did one on Sekiro, and I think it ends with him uninstalling the game. And it cracked me up. It made me really happy.
That was really funny.
He beat it.
It's on the
he was
channel
like,
somewhere.
Done. I'm done forever.
I reacted to Returnal that way. Finished it and I was like, no more of this. Great game though.
Yeah. Can they breathe underwater?
I think they must be able to, right?
Yeah, like everybody in this world has,
Because blitzball takes place entirely
evolved.
underwater. Like, I don't know if anybody ever, like, drowns in this game.
Yeah.
I don't think they can. Okay, confession. I never got into RDR2.
No, and it was a whole thing, because,
Jesse really wanted me to play it.
he really wanted you to play it. Fish people?
I realized while I was playing that one, I really don't like the way Rockstar makes games. It feels like they're still on the PS2. Fuck y'all. I know it's a masterpiece or whatever.
Yeah, you couldn't get into it.
I played it, I'm not sure when. It was after it had come out. It was around a while. But I didn't get very far. Like, I got the run of the open world though, and there was just like so much to do, and every system was so cumbersome. It's so committed to realism that like you buy guns by going through a physical book with illustrations of guns in it.
Ugh.
And it's like,
I would hate that.
Okay, turn the page. There's another kind of gun that we've got. You can get that. It's, give me a list of guns, please. It's a video game. Let's steal. These
Steal
things-
from the squid.
Everything's got grenades.
Tentacles. I love that everything's got grenades. That's so much fun. Where is he keeping them?
Only for now. They're doing you a favor, really.
Did they shoot out of his butt?
Maybe. Let's just go ahead and use one on this dude.
Gave me a grenade and then I used it.
That's just smart gameplay, folks.
Gotta
Now,
use what you have.
this is pretty wild. So he sneaks around to this side. Now he's out of attack range, so we have to special commands, press left in the command window to access them, right? So, stand by. And stand by. Nautilus charge. Is that really it? I'm not 100% on that, but like, I don't have other options to select here. And here,
Oh,
take
yeah.
take
Witcher
one of these.
3 was great. I get it. I get it, Vive.
Yeah, it's clunky. It's a clunky game, almost by design. Here we go. Pincer attack.
Pincer attack!
Stuff like this is cool. This is still a turn-based battle system, but like this is unique. We were not doing this sort of thing. Special. Use one grenade. Take it.
Take another grenade! Ah, he tentacled you.
That's fine. Surprising there.
You still don't know her name.
I know her name.
No, I know, but like in the game.
No.
That's hilarious. You guys went somewhere together.
It's things have been okay. You didn't have anything to steal? We're done with that. You know, we've been in a hurry this whole time. Yeah, but like Red Dead Redemption 2 was current gen technology.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Like it came out on the PlayStation 4. Just don't know if it had the excuse to be that clunky. Man, the way that I just can't see there at all. Wild.
Yeah.
It looks like there's a save point, but I guess I shouldn't fuck with it. It's probably over or under, actually.
Yeah. I love how the maps aren't by floor. Like, you never know. Should I go up? Should I go down? What's going on?
Yeah.
The lights are on!
I haven't played any Grand Theft Auto since Grand Theft Auto 4. I was trying to think of a Rockstar game that I've played that's come out in the last several years. And I just, like, in general, not a huge fan of the way that they design games. One of the weirdest things was when they made Max Payne 3, right? So Remedy wasn't involved at all. And they took over this like very specific battle system, and it's amazing. It's amazing. People don't even really remember Max Payne 3, but the gunplay in Max Payne 3 was like a fucking step forward. What happened? Like, why does Rockstar, like, why is it always weird somehow to play as the characters in these big open world Rockstar games? I always feel like I'm Tommy Vercetti with the Uzi, no matter how long it's been.
Yeah, the music update is, she hates everything, and we're doing our best.
She's bummed out having to wear those pajamas.
She was more bummed out by the flower cone, the e-collar, as they call it.
Yeah.
So I used a, bandana and tied it around the top of her onesie to try and create a second layer so she can't kick off the sensor. But she doesn't have to wear the e-collar.
Hey, I helped out, didn't
They
I?
act like it should be no problem putting that thing on her and keeping it on, and it's just so funny. They're like, we really glued it on there this time. I'd be shocked if she could get it off. And she was scratching at it, and we were like, she's getting that off. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, she is such an animal. She's got her instincts, and they tell her, I'm getting this thing off. I don't care if it hurts. Nothing. It's coming off. It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, and I mean...
That's why she looks like that right now.
Yeah, she's still getting up, drinking water. She's still happy to eat her food. She took a big poop and a big pee before we started the stream.
Hey!
Mommy cleaned it up because nobody needs to smell that. But yeah. She's doing well for how unhappy she is.
Yeah.
Actually, when I just talked to the vet, she was like, well, it's a quality of life thing. If she can't do stuff, we should take it off of her as soon as possible, and after we get any information. And I was like, okay,
Good.
but like,
You really do
we
understand.
need to get the information.
I do. But like, as soon as we got it, get that thing off of her. Terrible for her.
Yes, yes.
Didn't you
Max smells like a grown man when he poops.
He does, yeah.
She's not as bad, but it's still not great.
But you know what? When we had a kitten,
Means you.
Sprout, she
Yeah.
had the nastiest poops ever.
Yeah, kittens, man. They're just using.
Sprout, though, was like a kitten for the rest of her life.
Can't you tell?
Yeah,
And-
she
and
never got
took-
bigger.
She took those poops for the rest of her life.
I don't even know what an owl.
I mean, she's still alive, guys.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin.
There's so many shots of Riku's flat ass.
Honey,
What the hell?
just because you're used to a rounder butt does not make that a flat butt. Hi, Wyatt. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well, too.
Do you remember anything before that?
It's nice to see you checking in again, man. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long time.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin.
Don't ever feel bad about, you know,
Yeah.
leaving or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
just-
Attack.
We have to miss streams.
we've all got lives.
Yeah.
We're engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder.
When are they gonna say?
Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Right. The entity, that thing that
You'll be better in no time.
attacked
Your
Xanarkin,
head gets funny
Yeah.
when Sin is near.
was called Sin.
Just had some kind of dream?
I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sin. So,
It was Sin. You're Sin.
I'm sick?
Sin's toxin. Yeah.
Sin has toxins.
You sure?
Yeah. There is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
1,000
So
years ago.
no one plays blitzball there.
Yeah, he time traveled 5,000 years ago. 1,000. I almost said 5,000 for some reason.
She
Yeah,
can
what do you
try,
mean
Kale.
1,000 years ago?
You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
That's why everything is destroyed. We are in a post-apocalypse here. We're in water world, actually. This
Yeah.
is the closest thing to compare this to. We're in water world, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, there's land. There's places to go.
Waterworld was all about finding
Water
land,
world was
wasn't it?
all water. Dry land is not a myth. I have seen it.
Someone might know.
The movie rules.
Yeah.
You might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Mad Max, but it's American and it's on water. Ridiculous. It was one of the most expensive movies ever made at the time. And it flopped.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
It was the subject of like late night talk show jokes for ages. Y'all don't remember that time
Wait.
when they had like one thing to make fun of for fucking 6 months.
Oh, the before time.
Yeah, I heard about Monica Lewinsky was doing her. Just every night that again and again and again. The internet sucks, but you know what? Those were not the days.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
And Kale, if you ever have to get
Oh, I know.
a recovery suit for any of the cats, these are just pretty cheap on Amazon.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you pay attention to the dimensions of your cat, because the weight is not necessarily
It's Sin again.
a good indicator.
Boy, this Sin gets around.
Yeah, he does. You get around.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Not in a long, long time, hon.
I was just, you know. You got around.
Save it. Round, round, get around. Get around. Get around. Woo. Beach Boys, right?
Yeah. Where'd he end up now?
Like just washing up on the beach. What a life.
1,000 years into the next future?
Like, it's a reverse isekai. It's the guy was on top of the world, and now he's fucking nobody. Everyone and everything he knows is dead, and like no one knows that he's a celebrity and shit.
Blitzball!
But they're still playing blitzball. Blitzball endures.
Hey!
Gotta have your bread in circuses.
Yeah, exactly. But we still have soccer in 1,000 years.
You mean football to the rest of the world?
Yeah, football.
Only America would name another game the same thing as
It
the
is
rest of
bonkers,
the
yeah.
world.
It's completely nuts.
Had already named a game.
Because there's like one play where you kick the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
There's-
So in
the rest
football,
of it
there's
is-
almost no football.
Yeah, there's the rest of it is grabbing the ball, holding it, running with it, etc., and so
Yeah.
forth. There is no kicking the ball around. That is exclusively a soccer thing. But you know, Americans.
Something to look up.
Just wild.
They're all like, French fries. These are French fries. Really? Is this a French delicacy? Sure.
Whatever you say.
Yeah. And then we got mad at the French, and we were like, we're not calling them that anymore. And the French were like, What are you talking about?
Who you play for?
This is French toast. Really? It's French? This comes from France? French people made this? No, it's just a way that we... I just made this and I called it French toast. This is the way the French makes toast.
I got too close to sin, and my head's all foggy like.
Oh, okay, VB. Fair enough. We're not really football fans, can you tell?
Field goals and kickoff. Yeah, punting, field goals.
Praise be to Yevon.
Interestingly, I couldn't lay out the rules or anything to you, but
All
like
right, back to practice.
in terms of sports that I can understand while I'm watching them, football is probably at the top.
Oryx, brother.
Even though I don't care about it, I'm not engaged with it. I know what's going on.
Hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
It's pretty rudimentary.
I had the
I felt like I could trust this Waka.
awful
I
luck
just had to ask.
of being in marching band in high school, and I think I have watched enough football for my entire life.
Yeah.
American football, we should say. We have people, that's why I was being specific. We have people here who are not from
A
America.
whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina.
Yeah, but I mean, they know we're American. They hear the accent.
That's true.
And let the machina do the work. And then
Probably sound like I have marbles in my mouth. Sorry, guys. I try.
destroyed the machina.
You know, there are
And Xanarkand alone with him.
British actors playing American accents, right?
That's me.
It's always so easy to hear.
For letting things get out of hand.
And you don't think of yourself having an accent because it's just everybody here talks just like this. This is our entire world, so like British people sound weird to us, obviously. But when
It's hard to
actors try to do the American accent, the best actors, you're still like, nah,
Waka and Riku.
nah, that's not how we say our R's or whatever, you know. One guy
But you from the Xanarkand
who I can think of who can really do it is
saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure.
Tom on Succession.
Yes.
His American accent is unfucking believable.
Cheer me up.
You would not guess in a million years that he was British.
About was everything that happened to me. All this.
He specifically kind of sounds like he's from the Midwest, and he's trying to sound more
I can go home.
prestigious than he is.
For now.
Yeah.
I just live life until that
Yes.
time came. No more worrying about
He's
where.
like so specific, and he's so good at it.
Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Lost bread? That's so good, VB.
So I can tell when Hugh Laurie is, you know, like I knew there was something off about what he was doing. It's hard to place, but like, you know, I could hear it. I think there's
Hey, it's this way.
there's like a crutch that they lean on, and it's kind of groaning a little bit, right? Like they often
Yeah.
have groany voices, and Hugh Laurie doesn't really have a groany voice, but he does it when he's doing the American accent.
Batman guy, Chris, whatever.
Who's the Batman guy, Chris? Whatever.
Christian
Bale.
Bale?
Christian Bale's actually pretty good at the American accent, right? But his Batman voice sucks. What are we doing here? Am I going under? Am I going? Oh, okay. I'm leaving this area completely. It is Welsh. Hale also like so completely disappears into his roles that like I wouldn't be surprised if his real accent is like a fake amalgamation of several accents by now.
Yeah, and I mean, the more places you live, the more you pick up of everything.
Sometimes you hear actors in interviews and you're like, why do you sound like that? Where did you get that? That's not from anywhere.
I I wonder if VB in Canada
not yet.
music's insulin would be a lot cheaper.
Oh.
Well, welcome our nearest neighbor. Sorry. And welcome.
Sorry for everything.
Sorry for...
Sorry for all the, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But look, if we apologized to everyone we wronged, we'd be here all year.
I mean, we didn't do anything.
No.
Our country, on the other hand.
Whenever people are like, yeah, you travel abroad and they just hate us everywhere, or you just have to lie about being an American and stuff, and I just feel like, no, you don't. You probably don't. I don't really believe that.
No, you can just be like, yep.
You just be like, yeah, I know, it sucks over there, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
We make Marvel movies, alright? We've got soft power in America still, to some extent. I don't really think they hate us. I think that Americans are very sensitive people, and we take any trepidation in our presence as like, what the fuck's the matter with these guys? When it's like, well, we're from the rape and pillage country is the thing.
Yeah.
You don't, like if you were hanging out with this fucking stormtrooper, you'd be surprised if he was a cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah. You kill me. You literally kill me. I mean, I don't think it's possible for us to go visit Canada anytime soon, but that had always been a hope of mine. That maybe when our...
It's weird to...
You want me on your
I don't even know if I want a passport anymore. Like, I don't know if I want to be on the government's radar at all. I want to go live in the woods. I want to get off of social media and shit.
A major blitz tournament.
There's gotta be things
a
I've
YouTuber.
there's
No.
gotta be things I've said in my 40 years alive on this planet that would like get me investigated by the FBI or something.
You can go back to
They wouldn't find anything, but that doesn't matter anymore.
No, it doesn't.
They can just lock you up if they feel like it, if they think you're an asshole.
Sure thing.
That outfit. Oh my god, that outfit.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
It's a kind of a funny thing to say right now,
Too far
Lysiax, Wolfie, because I don't know if we'll get to it, but this Waka motherfucker is a racist.
Really?
Yeah,
Where I was born.
That's so funny.
he does not like the Albed people.
I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
I don't know if there's another Final Fantasy that like as directly deals with racism as this one does, but this guy is like such a racist.
That is wild.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No,
I
no.
don't know.
If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Vibe.
You're
And we wouldn't be able to do that until, probably years and years from now.
Yeah, like it's also a money concern and stuff. It's not that dramatic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm also very wary of getting on a plane anytime soon.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Well, we're close enough we could drive.
There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving
Probably.
I'm not
It'd take
talking
a
about.
while.
I'm talking about travel in general. Not
Oh yeah.
obviously we drive there,
Luzu and Gata.
but if we wanted to go to Italy or something,
Yes.
Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Yes, Phoebe, that is kind of my point. We don't really travel right now because we can't
Cool.
be
she
sure.
needs constant care.
Yeah.
She needs constant supervision.
And love.
Hmm.
She's like a dog. She follows me around the house.
She is one of the neediest cats
Food there?
I've ever seen.
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Italy's just a thought because Pat has family over there that he doesn't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try.
This is so funny. Because this is like,
Not bad.
come on. Titus, say it.
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
Yeah, that's how they pray. It's 1,000 years later. This is just like, this is like if we had a religion 1,000 years from now where they say "Go birds."
Go birds.
You know?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
that is so funny. Yeah, it's scary, Woofy. I haven't done a clean in a while, but every once in a while we go through a portion of the apartment. When we first moved out of the house with all the roommates, we got rid of so much stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That coffee table we had for years, it was just, there was no bringing it anywhere.
Oh my god, we tried, it had wheels on it, but it was like 80 pounds, and we tried to wheel it.
We tried to get it here.
To our new apartment.
I don't know how we were going to get it up the stairs.
We weren't, and it just started to break apart.
Yeah. While we were moving, it's like, nah, that thing's too old.
Yeah.
It couldn't handle the sidewalk.
It was sad too. I mean, we left it out there and put a note on it that it was free because it was real wood.
Before we eat, yeah?
It was like an actual nice.
It was a decent quality table
Yeah.
was the thing, and it could easily be fixed up, but we just were not in a position to do anything about that.
No. That makes sense, Phoebe. I don't think pet meds are really regulated anywhere, which is why there's pet insurance, but pet insurance is also not regulated.
Yeah.
So it's like they were on a pet insurance plan when they were young. And then it just felt like, well, why am I paying them every month when there's no bills? They're just getting free money. And so, and it was at a bad vet, a vet in the area that is not known for good vet care. And so we moved over to an expensive vet, but we only took them once a year for inoculations and checkups, so it didn't seem worthwhile.
Hey,
Until she had to be hospitalized, and then I kind of looked into it, and I was like, it's just as much.
so,
Yeah.
right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby...
I cannot begin to tell you how stupid Titus looks in the the HD remaster compared to this mod.
To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
Like, he still has a blank expression a lot of the time because it's just this era of games.
Yes,
But he doesn't look like insane.
to battle Sin.
Like,
We have chapters throughout Spira.
I can't show you guys right now, but I'll show Micki a picture of what he looks like.
Okay.
Meehan formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the
Yeah, Luffy, that's what it feels like.
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800?
$8 is for bare minimum. They might cover some of the hospitalization. It's more like $50 a month
And that's all we can do.
for real coverage for elderly
Our mission as
cats.
Crusaders is to protect the
Sucks.
temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really...
It's your job, Titus.
We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
It's $8 for like maybe hospitalization, but only if there's no pre-existing conditions. Whereas all she has is pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
And his one would be expensive. Was like he had crystals when he was 5. So like if that came back, that would be considered a pre-existing condition, which they don't cover. So anything. Yeah, I looked into it.
It was then, standing in that place.
For full coverage for elderly cats, it would be like, I think $90 a month for both of them if we had them on the same plan.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
But $58 for just one. So if we were just gonna do Mac, because he has less pre-existing conditions.
That's what the game looks like now. And that's what it looked like on PS2. That's what it looks like on HD remaster.
Oh my god.
He just kind of has this.
He looks like a doll, guys.
He looks like a doll. He's got kind of this blank, derpy expression.
like the ones you put the glass eyes into.
Look at how weird that looks.
Yeah.
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 So, like, I'd say if you get this on PC, get that mod. Those mods, I should say, because they did that for every character. Except Kamari, who only had so much range of expression. They did, it's
10
fine.
years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
Because that's the other thing about it. I brought it up already, but that face removed emotions from the characters.
Yeah.
Basically.
What's a high?
Because it's a doll face.
Well, and also it doesn't articulate the way these do.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 had more articulation in the faces.
Too close to Sin's.
So this mod restores that.
They do not like that. He stepped back.
I know I'm
Funny
picky,
hearing myself make the same excuse over and over.
but I care about the preservation of these decisions that were made for reasons.
Are practitioners of a sacred art.
It is, yeah, it's the HD remaster, but I just did that to it.
Chosen few
Like
become
there's the sphere grid is higher resolution now as well.
the Aeons.
I did a 4 GB patch,
Down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
reshade, but very subtle. You wouldn't even notice the difference.
So what he meant was
Yeah, because the more Pat mods these games, the more likely it is for the game to go down midstream.
Yeah, maybe not as much these days. I've not tried anything as ambitious as that Dark Souls mod,
Oh, which did not
which
do well.
it didn't work out at all, but I think it was because of hardware problems that I've since fixed.
That's true.
Hardware and maybe hard drive problems, you know, a lack of space or a lack of cache to load everything into the environment. Something was going on, and it was bad. But I think if I tried to, because this I'm having no trouble with whatsoever. Oh, interesting. Yeah, FromSoft also just makes kind of finicky games. I fucked up that Final Fantasy VIII stream a bit by failing to turn off the parts of the reshade that I knew were going to cause problems, and I had meant to lose. But that's why it got jittery, and I couldn't understand why, and I eventually just quit. Nothing here. All right.
Nothing to see here, folks.
The HD remaster did, you know, these textures are very good. They were much blurrier than this on PS2. I think they used AI. I think that's just, it's just in here. I certainly don't think they went through and repainted every single one of these textures, so it's AI, or they still had the source.
Yeah.
Which they might have at this point. I don't know. But generally in the PS1 days, they didn't preserve shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
Take a nap.
Take a nap. You're bushed.
Could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Yeah, he's got daddy issues.
Yeah.
Someone made a meme of him and Jecht, but it was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air hugging Uncle Phil and going, "Why don't he want me, man?" And it was Titus with Jecht standing there in the background. Why don't he want me, man?
Yeah, way to make a kid speechless.
Like, okay, well, if he dies, you won't be able to tell him how much you want him to die. Wouldn't you rather he knew? All right.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
The summoner.
If the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
It's so funny, like, as...
But what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
As anime cute as he is, that the other model just looks like a little boy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You've ever seen that meme of a guy after he shaves his face and is just a little kid afterwards?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he looks like.
A strange glyph glows. Lots of G's.
There's a way straight through this, and there's a puzzle. You can or cannot do, but they get more complicated, I believe, as these things go on. These little mazes. But they always lead to something good. You must use a sphere to go any further. I don't have a sphere. Glyph spheres open the way to the chamber of the... God damn it, the faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that Besaid spheres are also necessary. Besaid is where we are. Alright. And that's a sphere. It's a glyph sphere. You can carry one at a time. Alright, so we are going down.
Down, down, down.
Sticking you in the door.
Yay!
Square Enix do be like that. Now you... There's nothing here. So, I don't remember exactly what order these go in, but it shouldn't take any time to experiment a little bit. Yes!
Yay!
And that's it for the glyph sphere. We've got the destruction sphere.
We did it. We found another sphere to put upstairs.
Now, it doesn't go there, or does it? There's nowhere else to put it, right?
Upstairs.
There's nothing here. And it doesn't go upstairs.
Oh, it doesn't go upstairs. Because they said destruction spheres open the way to...
I'm gonna put it in here.
Cool.
No? Okay, so. We're gonna take you back. And put you on the stairs. That's what we're gonna do. I'm a dummy. Actually forgot about this thing already.
You're so funny. Our plans are to work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. I mean, I don't really have a religion. There's nothing for me to do.
It wasn't there?
Well, there's nothing there right now.
Yeah, you put the destruction sphere in the door. To hold it there, I guess.
Yes. You never know, I just did this. What fucking order did this stuff go in? It's not up here. I'll try you again, because I mean, you know, maybe I... No? Oh, there might be just like a thing on the wall I haven't touched yet. I keep forgetting that you have to touch some of these. Gotta touch these symbols, god damn it. God damn it, there's symbols all over the place. One thing I couldn't remember, and it was this ridiculous room. Found the Besaid sphere. It's set here, so I have to go drop this off in a harmless location, which is going to be here. It doesn't do anything if I put it in the other option, because that is... Take the Besaid sphere.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, Kale.
And I'm just gonna drop you off in the door for now. I don't know if that's necessary 100%, but I know what I'm gonna do with it, so... Take it. Now we're gonna stick this where the Besaid sphere was.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna open that wall.
Yeah, we're just working. Yay, customer service!
Yep. We got a Rod of Wisdom. You can obtain hidden items by using destruction spheres. Now we are pretty much all set. Just gonna grab this one.
Oh, good for you. I hope you enjoyed your time off. Yeah, we're doing a pizza date night tonight. Because I've decided it's too much work for me to try and cook on a night when I have to be asleep early.
Yeah.
So we have moved pizza date night to Fridays.
It's also we don't really get to enjoy our food. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, because I have to go to bed.
Only summoners, summoners, and then
like a weirdo.
It's a tradition.
All right.
Very important.
Got me waking up early.
So what about you?
Sorry.
It's good.
Me?
You know? It's not good to sleep till 11.
A guardian?
That's what we feel like every time we're off. It's just, it's so lovely hanging out together and with our cats.
Yeah.
Pray at every temple.
Anytime I don't get with them was stolen from me.
Guardians protect them. The
I
guardians.
just want to be with the cats all the time.
One of them's got a
They're my friends.
And who knows what the other's thinking?
Yeah, I will
Well, now that we come this
wake up at 3:45 now to go to work.
You've got like a DJ schedule.
Sorry. I love you.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, on my weekends, sometimes I'll sleep till 6.
just.
Oh, so we're being introduced to Lulu.
See, I told you she gets mad easy.
This is going to become apparent over time, but...
Is the summoner...
Oh, Boops McGee's named Lulu?
Lulu. They're
Okay.
together.
Oh, Waka and Boops McGee?
Yeah, they're an item. He is like this jock blitzball player, and she is a dark mage. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah. That's so funny. That's such a high school romance. I work 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. now.
Here's the summoner.
Oh, I love him. Oh, it's her.
Yeah.
And her name was
Yuna.
Yuna.
Is one green eye and one blue eye.
Yeah.
And she's now a summoner. She's been through the cloister of trials. There's this whole religious structure to this world, right?
I have become a summoner.
But you don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
You're stuck with Titus, who just has to figure this out as he goes. And, you know, what's a summoner? What exactly is a summoner's job, you know?
Man, was I surprised.
Doesn't know.
Here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
He thought it was like monks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a terrible schedule. It's just Pat was used to my previous one, which was like 2:30 p.m. to 11.
Well, you and I both worked closing shifts.
Yeah.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
But I go where I'm needed. You know, when my job needs me to move shifts, I move shifts. I started in that shift, so it's not like I had to learn anything.
She's gonna do something real cool.
She's gonna summon because she's a summoner, right? Summon, summon, summon. Awesome. It's a bird, bat, goat thing? Some insane, yeah.
Kinda did. Nah, it's friendly.
Yeah.
To her.
To her. Yeah, I just wake up that early because I like to drink coffee and not smell like sleep.
I had never seen anything like it in my life.
Later, VB.
Sure. It was a little...
Have fun storming the castle.
Yeah.
I could feel a strange kind of...
You also have a great Friday.
Balfour.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone.
Scholar of Corland. Hello.
Hello.
CH in brackets. Solar of Corland.
This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Is this Kingdom Hearts?
I made that joke.
It's Final Fantasy X.
Says anything odd.
Did Nomura do the art for this one? I should have looked into it.
I didn't look into anything because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Fine.
So what's our goal?
It's totally crazy if you ever look at, like, Sakaguchi's art, I think. Or Final Fantasy
Victory!
4.
To win every match, defeat.
Because, like, it's just such a simple looking, like, it's a sprite game. It's
Yeah.
16 bits. The art is, like, so beautiful. It's so colorful and elaborate. And there's just
That's
nowhere
so
in the
funny.
game is that really represented. They did their best.
This is Titus, not Sora.
Yeah.
Victory!
Wait,
I'd understand
it.
if I had left it unmodded with his dopey ass remake face.
Yeah.
You would be like, oh, it's Sora. It is Sora. Okay, we're just like leaving as well.
Sure got the boys worked up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
but
open and join the team.
speaking of which, because last night is the night when I can stay up a little bit later than I normally would, I made salmon, roasted potatoes,
Oh, it's
and
good.
garlic asparagus
Yeah.
Worked up,
with
huh?
balsamic glaze. Takes a little bit of time, but it's delicious.
You
And it's each thing is simple, so in its own way.
Lady Yuna, be careful.
But it was
Titus.
really my fault to begin
Like
with.
Tide.
Oh,
This is a water world
Titus.
game.
Titus.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much.
Erroneously known as Titus
I'm sorry about that.
in Kingdom Hearts, actually.
Which is funny.
His appearance in Kingdom Hearts, they call him Titus. But I've never accepted that. I
Overconfident.
think even in that game, somebody calls him Titus, so I just feel like there's a gravitational pull to that pronunciation. It's just correct. I don't care what they think.
Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Be my perfect girl.
Yeah,
Lady Yuna,
kind of like
give me some more.
in Final Fantasy VIII. I think they picked Cypher to call Cypher, but I think in some supplementary game, maybe Kingdom Hearts, he's Seifer.
We can.
What?
Yeah,
But cipher means a cipher.
yeah,
What?
You can
yeah.
tell me all
Yeah,
about
so when those voice modders were like, well, what do we call him? They went with Cypher because he just fucking, it makes sense. So
Yeah.
his name is Cypher. Yeah, she's hot.
No ideas.
Okay, no
promises
ideas.
there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
I think after Final Fantasy 7 and 8, a very common criticism of the series was, well, they're all like moody, sad boys. Like, what's the difference between Squall and Cloud when you really get down to it? And then they were like, oh yeah? And then like from 9 to 10 to 11 was online, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
To 12 until 13 when they had a female protagonist. It was all just like happy-go-lucky guys who flirt with girls and stuff. And we were never happy.
Where are you going?
Ready for bed?
ready for bed. Let's do this. Let's get this game. Come on. Let me do some fighting.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
This is a this is a Sopranos dream.
I love it.
Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
All it needs is like a weird creaky background noise and it would be a Sopranos dream.
What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit. You can
I'm gonna go save my game.
Okay.
I hate you!
Okay, dead.
What the hell? Oh, he's dead, right.
Look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him.
Ah, I'm sad Mickey's gonna miss this.
But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Dress made of belts.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
But she's unreasonably hot.
No
There's
more.
no reason for this character to be this hot.
Waka.
I can't believe she's fucking around with a schlub like this.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
You're gonna have to watch it back.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Did you see that?
I love you.
I just knew you were like gonna be bummed.
Slim Pickens on an island. Hey. Boobs McGee is pretty hot.
No, I was like, why is she fucking around with this schlub?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
To me?
Yeah, use it well.
She's like so out of his weight class.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right?
Chap is his little brother, he died. and Titus looks just like him.
Aww.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together. You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go. Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer! My kind of customer.
Waka does best with flying enemies because he has his weapon is a ball that he can throw at them.
Yeah, it's okay if she licks her onesie. I can see her. I can see the same video feed you guys can say. Where the sensor is underneath the bandana. On the right-hand side, she already tried to kick it, and I don't think it did shit.
Looks like trouble.
I could check it, but I kind of don't want to bother her.
Watch this!
Yeah, she's okay to lick anywhere that's not, like, the top right underneath the bandana.
They don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Magic and fiends have properties called elements. We all know how that works.
Well against fire fiends. And ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Yes.
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice.
He has his computer monitor.
Which means...
the chat is on the tablet. And, then we see the TV.
Yep. TV is the direct feed of the PlayStation game. Not a PlayStation game, it's a PC game. The middle monitor is my drawing tablet turned on its side, so it's vertical. And my primary monitor is the whole live streaming YouTube stuff and OBS.
Yeah, plus I have the actual feed open on my phone as well.
Let's get...
It's very efficient to have a lot of screens.
Huh?
Yeah. Just to make sure that the stream is not stuttering.
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
I have it open on my phone.
Now the stream is it's working fine.
In the past.
Yeah, I know.
It was always good.
What's going on?
I'm just making a note of it because, like, I was testing it last night, and it streamed remarkably well. So I wasn't too concerned about this.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Chapu didn't pray that day. How much for the cat?
That should do it.
Do you mean like how much does her treatment cost, or how much does she cost? I don't know if you want this. She's a bit of a headache.
How much for the little girl?
How much for the baby?
How much for the little girl? It's a line from Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. It's an old movie that boomers know about. I'm a boomer. Here comes Kimari.
Kamari! I bet $100 on Cat. That would not even pay for one of her vet visits.
Yeah. I can't guarantee I'm going to change anything about the art that we have up on screen here. But it's been on my mind recently, the whole PNG tuber thing. Like, I just like that vibe. I think like a pixel-based... Like, if we had little pixel characters of ourselves, that would be a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
And those can, like, emote, and I would just like to look into how they work exactly.
Okay.
Like, can you get lip syncing on those?
Oh, so that we can talk while we talk?
Yeah.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Alright, let's see about equipping some people. We got the Brotherhood, that's good. The Buckler is fine. Yuna, I found you a Rod of Wisdom, so we're gonna use that. You've got your ring. Waka, official ball. And no armor, got it. Lulu. Cactuar scope. So instead of having a stuffed Moogle in battle, she will have a Cactuar with a sensor. Yeah,
cool.
she's fun. Sphere Grid, she's fine. She doesn't need nothing. I will move. Yes. There we go. Now that I've moved here, I can use a speed sphere to unlock the one right next to here.
Ooh.
So I've my agility has increased by 2 points. Do not return to the main menu. I've got things to do. She doesn't have any points to spend. Titus has 3 points to spend, so move. Move to here. Now what happens is ability sphere. Bam. Power sphere. Bam.
Heck yeah.
Another power sphere. Bam. Just because I positioned myself right here. So it's a fun way to level up. I'm going to follow the linear path on my run for the most part. Unless I see something I really want, but like the way they map these characters out is like fine. They are actually so well balanced. They beat most of the other games. So while you do have a ton of freedom on the Sphere Grid,
yeah,
especially when you're starting out, you should just follow it.
A flyer. That's your department, right?
True, but why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Yeah. Switching
yeah.
members during battle. This is like the coolest thing this game does. And I don't know, I have not seen it done since.
See some style.
Show us what your training is
In
talking
Final Fantasy.
Okay.
To be fair, I haven't played a lot of the spin-off games and stuff, so maybe this is done again somewhere, but like, it is the coolest idea to just like have a party you bring to battle, but then maybe you need something else. You could just like use your turn to switch out with somebody else. as needed. Use the summon command to have Yuna call an Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons. Use it when you need help against tough opponents. When Aeons take damage, their HP decreases. Yeah. Summon Valifor. Sturbs! How you doing, Sturbs? So when I was a kid, I had PS2 and I was playing Final Fantasy X. I was at the Revel Temple doing the cloister. My brother deleted the save file to make room for his new game, so I never played again.
Aww.
That sucks! I am so sorry. That is such a bummer, dude.
Ugh, brothers.
I know. I had them.
Ugh. Well, this is past.
This is what?
Past where the file was. So you can see.
Oh no, that was Besaid, not Bavel.
Oh, that was Besaid.
This is quite a bit later. It's a lot got lost.
Ugh. Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah. My condolences.
And look how cool this game is. He's just beating the crap out of this guy.
Sonic Wings again.
It's so pretty.
And then I'm gonna do another Thunder. And I think one more of those. Yep, that's got me over the edge. And I can't execute my overdrive because I won already.
Wah,
Damn it!
wah.
I am just too good. Let's see, equip Lulu. I'm happy with her equips. Yuna, ring, right? So we got a bright ring. Dark ward. Cool.
Yeah. Small memory cards. Not a lie.
Yeah, like you would have a whole library of games and you could fit like 16 saves on one. Actually, it fully depended on like the size of the game itself, like the game's save file system. Some of them were really big. I think like Grand Theft Auto took up a lot of space. Wait, why? Is this should there not be music?
Uh-oh. This only happens to you.
I know.
I've never seen it happen to anybody
It happened
else.
to me with the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Oh, she pet him. Gave him a nice little pet.
Hit him with the Shin Godzilla beam.
Ah!
We got Waka Powerball. So let's equip him up. Crazy that games just didn't have hard drives.
Yeah.
I think the storage space was expensive back then. I mean, I guess... Yeah. Oh, right. I can just switch and Titus there, and we're good to go. Let's cheer everybody so we can raise our attack power. Let's bop over to...
Yeah!
Waka. There we go. Black magic. We're going to shoot thunder at this water flan.
Water flan! Flan full of water.
And then we're going to attack that guy.
Overkill.
See how efficiently we achieved that?
Yeah, I hope that this is the final.
Aw, thank you, Lysiax, Wolfie. Should I just call you Lysiax on the stream?
It's for his channel.
Yeah, I should just call you by your brand, right?
Yeah.
But thank you so much. We are super stressed out about her constantly.
Yeah. Hopefully this is the last leg of this journey that started with her hospitalization.
Yeah. Ooh, they're letting me go off track, huh? What's over here? Oh, right, we've been here. That's why. That's why I'm allowed to do that. This is a very linear game. All of the Final Fantasies, to some extent, are linear, but you could always just take a break whenever you felt like it and hit the world map and do whatever. And this drops that illusion, sort of. You just have a map for each little area. At the end of each area, there's a red arrow that you're trying to get to. It's like pretty simple. But it works fine. Remember, it was my main point of contention back when it came out. It's just that it felt wrong to not have like an exploratory Final Fantasy game. But I don't think you could do this whole narrative that way. Plus, it was the PS2. I bet they just didn't know how. Yet they were like, I think this would be the best way to string this one together, having no experience with an open world in this this new hardware. I mean, open world, not really, but like a world map wouldn't fit here.
Goodbye.
No. Okay. Well, we'll see how long Pat wants to go for. Right now it's 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So we've been doing 2 hours.
Damn. It just takes so long to get anywhere in a Final Fantasy. We've barely unlocked the battle system, for Christ's sake.
Boo!
Dude, what are you doing? Oh.
Being weird.
Midas, you are a very weird guy. Nah.
Boobs, Micki. Sorry. I should stop calling her that.
Barely paused. But just perceptibly. Uh-oh. She saw you. Saw you being a creep. You alright?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Sorry,
Saw
love.
you creeping.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that, though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory, too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Can't kick that ball. I figured they'd let me kick the ball.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
That's like letting you pet a dog. When you can't do it,
Yeah.
it's like, why can't I do this?
Noble blood. She's Lord Brass.
There's mods for that, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't put it in the game, people will make mods.
Vraska's daughter?
Can I talk to you? Nah.
Nah. You can't kick a ball.
Alright,
You
let's
can't
go.
talk to the cat guy.
Let's go look around then. Oh.
Accidentally walked back out the door.
Barely flicked the button. What a great day. The breeze must feel wonderful. Upstairs. What do we got? We got an umbrella!
Uh-oh, Levam.
We got an umbrella up here.
We're not fighting with it, so at least there's
Foghorn noise.
that.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
Daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
He's famous like you were famous.
When your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, I'll start calling her Lulu now.
Such a strange and diverse group of characters. It's like, it does perfectly the thing that a Final Fantasy does best, which is just get a bunch of weirdos together and have them save the world. It's fun. It's a perfect formula every time.
The weirder, the better.
Yeah.
The wind. It's nice.
This one just looks it looks like nothing else. It's not medieval fantasy. It's not sci-fi. The whole central conflict is weird compared to other games in the series.
Player, aren't
Sin is like
from
this
Xanarkin, right?
monster that
You hear that from Waka?
almost a god that comes along and destroys everything, and
Waka doesn't believe me at all.
Summoner has to send him away.
But
And then there's a period that they call the calm, where he doesn't show up for a while.
Okay.
There is a great stadium,
It's like,
all lit up, even at night.
it's a bit more complicated than just like there's this corporation that's destroying the world.
Always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
What?
Checked.
But I hate him.
His name is checked.
Eject from 1,000 years ago?
Amazing!
Oh.
You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Okay.
Yevon is God, I think.
It can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
1,010 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Well, my guess is he got pulled into a portal.
Yeah.
That's the day that Jekt came to Spira.
Getting more and more obvious.
It's true, I first met Jekt 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Will you have Sephiroth in this? Will you have Sephiroth in this?
Will we personally
not will the
put
game have Sephiroth in it, but will we have him?
You're here. Are you not?
I think there are other bad guys in this. I could be wrong.
Yes, Sephiroth is not in this. Though who knows, maybe they'll remake it and put him in it.
Right?
The way that Rebirth ending was. I finished Rebirth. I didn't dislike it.
Not bad guy?
I mean, I loved the game overall, but the ending was fucking...
Yeah.
It just kind of leaves you feeling empty inside.
Yeah,
In a way that feels intentional, but like not at first. At first I was just like, man, they botched this. But after it was over, it was like, they couldn't have made all those decisions if they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
But it's a wild ending.
I'm gonna say that that was a typo and you wanted to say Sephiroth is not a bad guy.
Sure, yeah, I assume. But he is a bad guy. He's like the worst guy. He wants to kill everyone alive.
Wants to take him out.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika.
Turns out in Rebirth,
Lady Summoner.
once he learns about the multiverse, he's just, oh, I could kill even more people. I could kill infinite people.
He's having a Thanos moment.
Yeah, like he is just thoroughly the worst guy ever. I think Scholar of Corlin meant like in real life, Sephiroth's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And I agree with that. He's done charity work and shit. Sephiroth?
Yeah.
In real life, he's like really good with kids. He made a lot of money off these games, but like he just gives most of it away to the motion capture actors.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. People in real life think he's like, oh my god, it's Sephiroth, you know, with the big sword and everything, but he rarely uses it. I don't think Sephiroth's killed anyone in like 10 years. He's just gotten a lot more gentle in his old age, I think, a little more self-reflective. He didn't do like the fine Jesus thing or anything, like he's just, he's grown, I think. But like in the games, he's just a big villain, of course. But
You're so ridiculous.
I don't like to name drop, but I know a guy who hangs out with him.
So hard to lean in sometimes. I just can't always do it, babe.
I said he does charity work. You're like, oh really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm trying here.
Let's just fucking start attacking these things. They're not that deep. Yeah. I think wanting to kill people is a bad thing.
Yeah, but if you're tarnished, you do it anyway.
It's a different
the
world, you know, like, except for I just wanted to kill everyone.
When's this going to end? The fin, quick!
Fighting at a distance. Regular sword attacks cannot hit targets at a distance, such as Sin's Fin. Attack these enemies using magic or Waga's blitzball attack. Gotcha.
Blitzball! Viva la blitzball!
this was a bad idea, sending the summon out first to take all the hits.
Yeah.
Alright, Kamari, what do you got for special? Lancet. Alright. I couldn't really use that now, but that's good.
And you need Waka for his blitzball attack at some point.
Yeah. I do want to take care of this lion. Bless you.
Thank you.
Dink. Hey. Christ almighty.
Oh, up and down and up and down.
Yeah, like, give me a few turns. Oh, right. It's an MP move. Well, let's get Waka in here to do his thing. Dark attack on... No. Dumbass. It blinded him and killed him. Oh, so they're just gonna keep on...
Yeah, I guess you have to...
Alright, well, it's XP, I guess. That's all he can do. We're gonna switch her out with Lulu. She's gonna shoot thunder at you. See, now she's got her little stuffed cactuar.
Yay! That's so cute.
Don't think you can blind a fin. Yeah. Had to try it though.
Had to. What?
It's
Like a whale.
it's bigger than Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like, we just had a fight with its wing. Or fin, I should say.
Yeah.
We had a fight with a fin.
A singular fin.
Yeah. How are we gonna fight him? Luda doesn't seem too alarmed. Ugh. I gotta go save my game.
Okay. Just needed some magic. That's all. Little bit of magic. What are you? Angry squid jellyfish. want to kill Pat. I've never played this game before. I feel like we're just gonna wait for him to finish saving his game, okay, guys? Because I could push buttons and see what happens, but I feel like that's not fair to you or him. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah, I don't think there's a time limit on attack. So. It's okay, take your time. Pat, you're so funny.
We got up so early.
We got up 3 hours later than I normally get up. Well, it vibrated, so I think it's back in.
Yeah, we're good. This is one of those modern games that just works the way you expect it to work.
Understood.
You don't have to worry about, oh no, what if my controller becomes unplugged and then the entire computer crashes?
Yeah.
Micki could have done this. There's not a lot to do here but attack.
I know, but like, I felt like maybe that, like, my first instinct was to.
Yeah, I mean, what might happen here is I just get hit so many times that I get the overcharge.
Yeah.
Overdrive. Whatever it's called.
Turn. Alarm off. Just go take. Oops. But I will be right back.
Okay. Blender. Oh no. Oh my. I guess I should deal with those things. Oh, I can't. He's just shooting those at me like weapons. How much HP did he have? Alright. We're in that awkward stage where a high potion is too expensive to use.
Oh no.
And it's like it heals 1,000 HP in one go, and I don't even have that much. But then the regular potion barely heals you for shit. 200. That ain't nothing to me. All right, good enough. Start hitting him again. 268 HP. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Buddy,
Yay!
get a new act.
Drain touch.
Get a new act.
He just keeps touching you with the drain paddles.
Just do something different. Damn. I've been playing the Pixel remasters. Specifically 1, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I've done 4 like so many times already. I was briefly entertained the idea of doing 6 on stream. I might still. I just don't know if people are going to pay attention to it. Because it's like, you know, it's a 16-bit game. And it's got a really big story, and it demands your imagination to some extent. You have to imagine these cutscenes.
Understood.
Doesn't bother me, but I grew up with it.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of leeway we give to things that we learned as children.
We like turn-based RPGs and stuff like that. That's a pretty niche genre nowadays, I feel like. The era of those things being consistent blockbusters for a system is just not
Yeah.
a thing anymore. I mean, plenty of really good JRPGs came out and got zero recognition in those days. But like, Final Fantasy X was a blockbuster.
Yeah.
This game sold a lot. 7 really established the brand in America for people, I think.
That day,
where it broke out of just being like a SNES game that some kids were into.
hoping it would work in reverse too.
But 10 was like the budget breaker. It like
I will defeat sin.
it made this stuff kind of mainstream.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was
That's
that
lovely.
day on the sea.
But now, you know, you do a top-down JRPG.
Give up hope.
And it's a little like,
I wasn't going home.
look, I don't care, but you guys got to be ready to go on this journey with me. With these little chibi guys, and you have to take them seriously. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
These are deep characters, you guys. You know, like the guy in fucking Final Fantasy IV is like, he has a character arc. Okay, they didn't have those back then. You have to appreciate the significance of this with me. Rather than, oh, it's sprites. Oh, it's just sprites. They don't even have the FMVs.
Greetings.
It's not, no voices.
Summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
You gotta do a ceremony for the dead, or they become fiends.
Yeah, like that's kind of her role.
It's like zombie paradise here.
Well, the fiends, the monsters.
Yeah.
See what we can do to help.
Yeah, it's like what people turn into.
It's like the demons in Castlevania.
Yeah.
But it's the opposite, because in Castlevania they have to do a ceremony to turn them into them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I did 3 episodes of Devil May Cry.
I know you were not happy.
I did not like. I didn't like them.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem?
I think that Devil May Cry is like.
The dead need guidance.
It's an over-the-top series that knows it's funny, but it's not funny in the way that it's like being sarcastic with you. It's very sincere.
Yeah.
And that show is very sarcastic. It's very irony-laden.
Their fate.
You have like
They yearn to live on.
someone telling the story of the Demon Mundus and like how that story in Sparta and how that shit plays out in the game versus
You see,
the person in the show going like,
envy the living.
so they decided, you know, this guy's evil as fuck, so we're gonna do something about that. And it's like, it just, they sound like the way everybody talks and everything.
I know.
It's like, imagine if they did this, but everybody was sarcastic.
They become fiends that prey on the
It's a vibe that I don't think they
sad.
realized they needed to capture.
The sending
It's like
takes them to
integral
the
Devil May
far
Cry.
plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
Taking him to heaven.
The water in this game looks great. This is an FMV, but like,
Yeah.
even not in FMVs, the water looks great.
He's walking on water, guys. Like, they've all experienced this before, but he
Yeah.
has never seen
He
this.
has no idea what he's looking at. Yeah.
So it was like a drunken playthrough. That's fun.
So many people have so much nostalgia surrounding this one.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Feels very Jesus-y.
Oh.
She's walking on water.
She's a messiah.
Till she defeats sin.
You did very well.
I love the way they take things
by now,
and
but no tears next
reform
time.
them.
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Ah, you're a sleepyhead.
I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up.
Just not a blitzball player.
Good luck, kid.
A literal blitzball.
He's just like running around like, yeah, like a ball. Okay?
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Captain Waka. The idea that this guy is a captain is hilarious. Captain Waka. Waka Waka.
Yeah, how do you recognize his authority? Man's name is Waka. Hell yeah. Alright, that's why I don't get them all, because you just have to click on pixels.
Yeah.
Just click on random pixels until one of them is a primer.
Ah, there you are. Be said, Aurochs, huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep, Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victories, oh, good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters.
Yeah, you need this
That's why
stuff.
Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Oh, no wonder you hated blitzball. He said it's the best game. They said it's the best game ever.
Even though it was only math.
It's math.
Was it math?
Is that why you had a hard time?
Maybe that's why I hated it, you know? I don't have many memories of blitzball, because I think mostly my engagement with it was that awful tutorial, and then I just kind of didn't fuck with it again. Which meant that I could only really do so much with Waka, really, because a lot of his stuff comes from winning blitzball. So I would like to get into it this time around, but dude, if it's like math intensive, then my brain is just like, you know, I'm a genius in some ways, I'm disabled in other ways.
I'll have to sit next to you.
Yeah, maybe you can help me. Well, I can only play it with you in the room. I think what's really bad about it is them trying to explain it to you. It's like, I don't know if other people are good at having the rules of a game explained to them, to where they can kind of picture how the game goes, but I can't. And so those tutorials were pretty useless to me. Oh wow, really? See, if you're a math genius, apparently you can be really amazing at blitzball. It never made sense to me, I don't think, because it's like turn-based. But like, you know, there's no flat playing field. Everybody is just everywhere because you're in a sphere.
Saying she wants you with us.
I don't know how to. I remember not knowing where to point the camera. I didn't know who I should attack or shouldn't.
My guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Yeah, I'm the math heavy hitter of this marriage.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well...
We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
Math strategy and a bit of luck. Okay.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have...
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Yeah, math was never a hard thing in my household.
It was never hard in your house?
A hard thing in my household. Like my aunt was a mathematician. She went to college for that.
Like in your family?
Yeah, my My brother's an engineer. We used to fight over math stuff he would need to know.
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
Because I'm a child.
It would have been like...
He's like, I'm right!
Yeah, you can't talk to me about that
Why
stuff.
don't you use Lancet on it?
Just stare at you.
What's
Ugh.
a Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill
Yeah, we
that
once
weakens
had a
enemies
fight
and
about whether or not he'd need imaginary numbers, and I was like, of course you do!
sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Yeah.
Hey, sounds cool.
Alright. See, I don't even know what an imaginary number is.
You don't know what an imaginary number is?
As opposed to a real number? No. Nope.
Well, it's a bit further than regular. Yeah. Basic.
It would just be like, well, these are,
Math is my disability.
yeah, yeah. Well, these numbers are different from these numbers. They're imaginary numbers. And it's like, all of these numbers I'm just thinking about. What do you mean?
So,
All of this is imaginary.
Numbers have, like, real practical applications when building things.
Sure.
But they're not, like, actual numbers with... it's hard to explain.
Nah, this isn't the place.
Yeah. Because I'm not a math teacher.
And really, all it's going to do is make me look dumb.
No, absolutely not. I would never do that to you, sweetie.
Well, you wouldn't do
You're
it.
the smartest person I
You
know.
wouldn't do it on purpose, but, like, I'm so dumb.
You're so funny.
With especially math stuff. Very,
Sure. And I can be dumb with world events, but you're very, very good at reading those.
Nah, I don't think so.
You know people and you understand intentions.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I am not great at that.
Yeah, well, I'm cynical.
That's true.
I don't like people. And,
Except you guys. We love you guys.
yeah. I don't have a lot of, like, confidence in people overall.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this minigame now. What's funny is we have a camera on her, so I'm like watching her lick herself, but I'm still peering under the table to make sure she's not licking the bad spot.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't trust the camera. But I don't want to rush over there and bother her because she's like so tired of being bothered.
Kamari. I'm here. And I have a choice, actually. And...
Yes.
My choices are going to take me right.
Sure. 1 + 1 = 3.
Or am I wrong? Let's see, I would go from here, there, there. Oh, and then I could just scoot on down here. I don't know. Yeah, Kamari goes off in a lot of different directions. No. Whoa.
Yeah, she's drinking water. She likes under the table though, so we've put the camera there. She'll probably come back to it. I love it when we get to the plant monsters, you know?
Now, fire's gotta work on Plant Monster. Yeah. It's pretty hard, isn't it? Poison! This is an outrage. Starting to get a little concerned about this lack of music in these fights.
Yeah.
Don't know what the hell's going on.
It only happens to you, I swear. She got in her box full of toys. If she gets comfortable and kind of like lays her head down, I'll move the camera. But she's one of those cats that if you move the camera around too much, she'll always avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doesn't like anything out of place, you know?
No.
I'm gonna have to restart this, I think.
Yeah.
See if there's anything I can do.
They're filling in their own music.
This fight feels so much slower because there's no music. Okay. Oh no, I'm healing the wrong person. Now she could need it. She could use it. And the thing fell asleep. All right. Well, it heals when it's asleep. Damn. Damn. Dude, die already. Oh my god.
Guys, so Pat can
Oh my
save
god.
and restart.
Oh my god. Oh.
Kamari's down. Maybe you should switch out somebody,
Yeah, I'm gonna switch Kamari for Yuna. We need a white mage.
yeah.
And she died.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Do you have a Phoenix down or something?
I do. I cannot get over this no music shit. What the hell? This happened to me playing Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 5. Okay, not the PC.
Yeah.
This game is 20 years old.
Summoner and her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get...
Yeah, you can even hear the insects.
Young Crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Do your best, kid.
Eh.
Hey, after to the tournament. You should join the Crusaders.
Take you up on that. What is this? Something is written here. I can't read it. There's that. Save.
Oh, right before the save.
Oh, man.
Yuna's got 1 HP. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, they made sure to hit everybody.
I'll be right back.
Are you just gonna leave her dead body there?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, Yuna. I said Luna. It's my fault. I'm mixing up Lulu and Yuna.
So... the weird thing about this remaster is that there's no way to just get back to the main menu.
Did you save?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta restart.
Okay.
BRB, no big deal.
Funny thing is, it has ambient music. You, Lulu, and Luna.
Yulu! As if they were a couple.
Are we shipping?
Yes.
I love shipping.
Yuna and Lulu. There's gotta be art.
I'm sure there is.
Must be art.
It's an old enough game.
We're just gonna follow that red arrow. What we're gonna do. I get distracted by going no left or right.
Oh, another one.
Let's see. Well, this should go better, right?
In theory.
Give them all we got.
As long as it doesn't propagate other plants.
Mm.
There's a seed cannon.
Who needs a heal? No one. What about nullify? What does this thing throw at me? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, seed cannon does sound funny somehow. You're not wrong.
Seed cannon.
Burn.
You want to order pizza right at 4 when they open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. There's not a lot I can do with Yuna right now, so let's get Waka in here.
Waka waka.
See how cool that is? Love it.
Stay down.
Might even be able to blind this thing. Nope.
Nope. Immune.
No eyes. No eyes. He's
got no eyes.
Worth a shot anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you set him on fire. He didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. Ooh, you got a mana sphere.
Is there another place I can see? Other than above the thing there. I don't think so. Fuck it. Oh. Yes.
What happens when you get distracted?
Check this out. I don't know what I do around there. So we are going to be running around in circles for a little while.
Waka waka.
And let's try that dark attack again, why not? No, still don't have no eyes.
Why do none of these monsters have eyes? Poor
Well, there's a
Waka.
lot of plant and water monsters in this game.
He's trying so hard.
Eh,
You slayed it with a sword.
Lulu deserves better.
You pruned it! You pruned it! Sorry.
Let's go right. An auto attack button would be nice. Like I said, I've been playing the Pixel remasters, and the way that those work, I don't know if this is by default or if it's because I have memory turned on rather than default cursor. But you know, 4 party members, I attack, spell, etc. Set them all up, and then I just hit auto attack if I don't expect to have any surprises for the rest of the battle, and just watch them beat the guy with the moves that I selected for them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which it would be nice to have here.
Yeah, because you're fighting the same seed monster.
It's
over
like they
and
don't
over
want
again.
to. When they re-release these newer ones, they don't want to give you that kind of freedom. I guess they don't want you to. I don't know.
Have a good shift.
I think they feel like, look, if you're buying a 8-bit Final Fantasy games in 2025, then here, you can have all these little hacks. Because, like, you wouldn't be here if you didn't, like, care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hopefully you have a nice night. I used to work night shift, so I know.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Night shifts aren't too bad.
No.
When you're, like,
You like that?
when you're a depressive antisocial like me.
I miss my coworkers on the evening shift. Because it's like really fun, interesting, creative people. And I think on morning shift, you've just kind of got like all your tenured people who have been doing it forever and don't necessarily
Anyone thirsty?
like want to do anything like talk. They just want to do their job, and that's fine, but it does feel a little less cheery, I think.
I'm gonna try to win another fight with Lulu because there's interesting little point.
No, I'm lucky. I have a lot of great coworkers, so
Ah, 2 of these friggin' things.
2 of them. Waka waka. Hard for me to get tired of that. Sorry.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Guess I'll try looking around again.
Though honestly, I've been at my job long enough that like I know all my coworkers on all the shifts.
No worries. Piece of cake.
Fights like this, it's just like, yo, I barely need to be here. Just let me set these up for auto attacks and stuff.
You're back where you were.
This was a dead end, yeah.
Yeah.
So this way. One direction I haven't gone in, so here we go. I can do this no problem. I didn't want to fight 2 at once. It would have just taken a lot longer. Excuse me. Yeah, right there. She's got better jiggle physics than like video games right now.
Yeah.
let's throw Titus a potion. And then shoot you with some fire, why not? Overkill. And look at that. Look how subtle. Look at that. It's perfect. They had to have watched so many videos.
Oh! These stone steps have a history, you know. Yep, Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh?
A race.
Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
No!
Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
I think the Sin Spawn are like the Cloverfield monster would have little Cloverfield monsters falling off of him. You know?
Yeah.
Good to see Axe. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Let's give everybody some cheer.
Cheer, cheer, cheer.
Well, nothing has eyes, right? Nothing has eyes. 48 damage.
Can't hurt it either. How about magic?
Now goes the fantasy of finality. Press and fire. So I always used to wonder
Its
if the
any spells cast at its body.
it absorbs spells, in fact. Story of Final Fantasy where they got that name. I never really knew if that was true or not. And it kind of is, actually. I don't think Sakaguchi really thought he was going to get to make another fantasy game. And
He called it Final Fantasy. That's
yeah,
cute.
but the original title was Fighting Fantasy, which turned out to be owned by a role-playing game company. You know, like they did Dungeons and Dragons and shit. So they weren't allowed to call it Fighting Fantasy. They arrived at Final because they thought it sounded cool, and also because, you know, Sakaguchi didn't really know if they were going to get to keep making games. Square did a lot of stuff. Prior to these, but that's all kind of forgotten to time now.
That makes sense.
And after I think the video game crash, it was like an open question of whether developers could even continue on. I don't know if that coincided with this. I'm not good with history. But at any rate, you know, this was a series of circumstances that led to them going Final Fantasy.
You're getting pretty beat up.
I know. The Final Fantasy, you know, like the last one. The last one that will ever be.
And then there's
so
like
now
20
there's
of them.
now there's 16 going on 17. It's like there's something kind of legendary about that in itself. Mythological. Final Fantasy. Yeah, poor Lulu back there.
Well, he really, he
46. I don't know what I'm missing here. Did they like tell me that
I feel
there's
like
a...
attacking the arms is like way more.
Yeah,
useful.
I have just been going back and forth. There's nothing else to attack now, and that thing absorbs whatever spells you throw at it.
Yeah. What about your?
What about my summon?
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of suffering right now, so let's try that.
Did a bit more.
That's better. Attacks. It's gonna be attacks.
There we go. Now we've got him out. I think you might have a better time.
Yeah.
Oh. At least he's immune.
Yeah, take that, motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel like you did the opposite of,
No, it's fire.
like when you think a game's gonna do really good and you name it 1. You did the opposite. You
Yeah.
named it Final Fantasy, and they're really like...
Huh. Guess
One
we're
of
making
them.
Final Fantasy 2. Not so final after all.
Not So Final After All would be a great name for a video game.
Not so final after all would be a great name for a Final Fantasy YouTube documentary.
Yeah, that's true.
Ugh, God, the amount of attacks this bastard gets in one turn is exhausting.
Fire might work on him now that he's out of his shell.
No, fire seems to work best.
Yeah.
We got music back.
Yay! That's the most important thing.
I was pretty bummed out about missing the music.
H Bomber Guy video essay. Yes! Yes, Lysiax.
He doesn't make those anymore. He makes epics.
He does.
It's so cool how they give you all these camera angles on the battle system. They all work.
Finally. Yeah. We feel you, dude.
It was a tough fight.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left behind in its wake.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Let's see. Yeah, that fight was already pretty slow. We've got all kinds of balls here, except I don't think I would want to use either of these right now. Got the Scout, that has Ice Strike and Sensor. As opposed to the Power Ball that has Strength +3. Nah, we're keeping the Power Ball. Right Arm Guard, sure. Right Ring. Rod of Darkness with Dark Touch.
I don't know.
I think I like the magic buff more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, got S levels.
Yay.
We get to play in the Spirit Grid. The Spirit Grid. Okay, move to here-ish. No, not quite yet. Hang on. Move. Here. Okay.
Yay.
Up one. Extract speed. And I think from here I have to turn around. Nowhere else to go. I would go down here, then to here, here, here. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's the art used for them in the battle menus. This picture of him in the top left.
What about it?
It's the art used in the battle menus.
What about it?
Is the picture in the top left.
Yeah, but like, where?
That's what Lysiak said. That it was the art that he was talking about.
Oh, what? And what context was that? I missed it. Okay, hon.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. That's just what he said in chat. I'm just
I don't know what we're saying about the art. It's good.
Yes.
It's good?
I'm sure that was what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry. I get half the message. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this is so satisfying being able to... What?
He said I just liked it, Goober.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
She made me think there was something else going on.
It's me. It's my communication skills are lacking. I do my best. He still married me anyway.
Yeah. I was just like, and you were like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. I'm just telling you the thing.
Just that it's a subject, it's a thing. It's happening. No, because where am I right now? Move down one. And we'll be able to access here. But level 1 seal, I'll just probably break through that, right? Because I'm level 1. Or, no. I don't know what the level 1 seal does. I don't remember this shit. I gotta be careful with Kamari. You can do anything with him. Now, Lulu, this should be nice and uncomplicated. Goes here and then here. Yes. Speed. Mana. More mana. And move again.
You want to raise that magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just saying he kind of likes the art more than he likes their 3D models, except for Lolo.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have to agree. Still, for PS2, they did pretty good. Got closer than previous games.
Huh.
For sure.
I don't know, 9.
They got
9 already has that chibi style to start
Just a
with.
few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though.
They're PS1 characters, but they are very expressive in their bodies, you know?
Since when have you believed me about Xanarkin anyway?
I've been thinking.
The details
Maybe
are all there.
people Sin gets to don't die.
Yeah.
Maybe Sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chapu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chapu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Yeah, that camera, it's because of the jiggle physics.
Could never be what Chapu was.
You missed it, but Pat was talking all about the jiggle physics.
I'll point it out again when we're in a fight.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chapu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
It was a little harsh on her part, but...
Maybe it's been going on for a really long time.
Yeah, she knows him. Waka's not the most mature guy in the world. It's amazing, though, like, how much time we've spent with these people. Not much.
Yeah.
And they're all so well-defined by now. Like, we know exactly how they feel.
Yeah.
I'm playing 5 right now. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Talk about your game.
It is not much for the characters and story, actually. You like the characters. But it's actually like its big evolution is the job system, which is awesome. And it's a fun game, but you don't get this level of storytelling.
For victory too.
Yeah.
I would say that Final Fantasy IV gets close, you know?
Yeah.
Always win.
But they just weren't that concerned with it with 5, I don't think.
We've been praying for some competition this year. So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing?
I love that they're wearing corsets. All of them. Technically, even his, like...
What are these
overalls
outfits, you know?
are corsets.
Play, boys.
These are truly like, yeah, no, I'm making a fantasy world. Everything is different. Look at the way these people dress. This isn't based on anything.
People
She's wearing something normal.
Sure.
Except for, like, the arm covers. But other than that...
Not my jet.
That's a completely normal outfit.
You know, her character is supposed to be kind of
Just
conservative
thinking
like
about
that.
it, old man, got
She
me.
wouldn't have all these loud colors and stuff.
Maybe that was just my way of keeping him.
She wouldn't have mismatched left and right side colors the way that Titus does. He just looks like a clown.
Yeah, no, all I was gonna say earlier is that, when there was no music during the battles...
Yeah.
In my head, because that's the reason I picked the banana pajamas, is I was singing bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Sure.
I have problems.
Oh.
That's what happens in my head when there's no music.
Sure.
We need the music.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, it's not that bad. People have other problems there.
Yeah. Where it's like dun 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 dun
Like-
dun dun.
Like, you're describing me as the thing. Like, that's just how it is in here. So I don't,
So what I had to say was not important.
What?
That's all. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, well.
I was just relating my brain.
It was important enough. correct me if I'm wrong, but 13 had a job system. And it was like, that was it, right? Like, everyone loves the job system in 5. People who played that game remember the job system most fondly. They've been wanting them to do it again since then. And there hasn't really been as pure of a version of it. Yeah, they had it in 13. The one that everybody hates. But it is a cool system, the job system, because it's like, you know, you're not unlocking these spells on a grid or whatever. It's you get all these different roles. There's a knight, there's a thief, there's a black mage, there's a white mage, the traditional stuff. There's a red mage, which does both white and black spells. There's a monk, which uses fists, and you hit really hard with a monk. But then you start getting, you know, more jobs, and then you can, at any time, switch your character over to another job, and they gain points in that job over time, and then when you switch back to your previous job that you gained a bunch of points in, you've gotten abilities from that other job that you can move to your character, and that's how the job system works. Like, there are certain builds you don't actually want to have in the game, but you stick them on for a while so you can get the summon skill, things like that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And it's just so versatile. And it's every single decision you make about your characters is yours. But it's not as direct as just making assignments, right?
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VIII, where it's just like, just equip the most powerful spells you have on everybody.
I think I was so distracted by her boobs and her overskirt that I didn't realize her regular skirt is made out of belts.
Yeah, I love the belt skirt.
It's just made out of belts.
It's so cool. Makes no sense.
No. What is this?
Yeah.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna.
Her clothes are just attached with string.
Some of Nebraska's daughter. It's quite a name to live up to.
It doesn't even cover most of her.
Well, you know, look at how that dude is dressed.
People.
Yeah.
Your guardians.
I think Lulu is the one that's dressed the most insane, because I think it's pretty hot in this world. It's tropical, you know?
Yeah.
So when I see that, I don't think that's weird. It's Lulu in that big fucking thing that looks very warm.
Yeah.
With the fur lining.
Yeah.
As there are people.
She's always cold because she's playing with dark magic.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe she just like has a spell cast on her all the time.
Is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either. So...
Yeah, let's protect none of those spots.
I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
Let's protect none of those spots, just other spots.
I mean...
A guardian is...
Lysiax, that's fair.
Someone should...
Like, everybody has nostalgia.
I wondered...
That's how Pat feels about,
What's
8.
8.
A lot of people do not like 8, and I can't really argue with them, but I appreciate 8 a lot. I gotta play 13 again. I was saying it earlier, you might not have been here, but, you know, I don't have fond memories of it, but I remember the characters were really solid, the story was fine, it was a bit overwritten. There's a lot of, a little bit too much of the fantasy world building with the just saying a lot of words that the viewer doesn't know yet constantly. And you lose track of what you're supposed to know and what you're not supposed to know. It's a convoluted, kind of muddy thing.
But first...
but it was unique, and it brought a completely new type of battle system to the series.
Strength, everyone.
It's been like, God, like over, I don't know how long it's been since I played it. It deserves another look.
Go!
Plus, it's got the 2 sequels, and I'm interested in those.
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure. Soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
That was weak.
Tomorrow soon.
Tomorrow soon, I bet. I bet. I mean, he's acclimating pretty well, I guess, in this reverse isekai situation that he's in, where he has nothing in his life not to be thankful for. This is like a tragedy for him.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Go! Hey! What's the big idea?
Just a little game.
What's the game? The game is called We Pick You Up and Throw You.
And you go in.
Really bad.
You go in. You don't get a choice.
Okay, what's the win condition? Get out of here! Go inside.
Guardians allowed. I'm sure no guardian.
Oh, sure you are. What? Just open it. What are they gonna do?
Just go in.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
Exactly.
You win by doing what I tell you.
Yeah. There. Kill like a sphere. Removed. Guess I'm sticking it in here.
Yeah. What else do you do?
Ah. Alright. And, I guess I'll take it back.
Yeah. And then it won't be on fire anymore.
That rules.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I already feel smart.
I think you gotta put it back.
I'm bringing it with.
Cool.
Okay. Well.
There's a sphere there.
Well, here. Nothing. I'm just experimenting right now because I do want to know what everything does. Because there's a linear way to get through this. That tends to be the most obvious, and then there's getting through this with like items and stuff. So.
That makes sense.
Glyph appears. Okay, should I take it out now? Yeah, the glyph is still there. Right, and I can only hold one sphere at a time, so we're going to drop this one off here. And we're going to... matter of fact, first I'm going to take this sphere, glyph sphere, instead of putting it here, I'm going to put it over here, just to see what happens with the destruction sphere.
Yeah.
If I put it in here. Nope.
The glyph repels you.
What about this, though? Nothing. Alright, that's fine. So, nowhere for that to go. We know where this goes. What do you mean the glyph repels you? It's just no matter what I have?
Maybe you have to touch the glyph on the wall?
Alright. So, I need two spheres set at the same time. Oh, and maybe I have to move that? If I was to move you, where would I put you? What would be the point? Can I move you?
Keep pushing it. That's the way it moved earlier. Can you push it against the wall?
I'm working on it. Oh, right, that's the button. Sorry.
You're fine.
Nope.
A little bit over.
I'm not sure if moving it is relevant. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's just that the line on the wall lines up with the line on that thing, so I wonder if you put a sphere in it and then push it against the wall if the glyph stops repelling you. That's all I got. Right? Like they're the same shape. No.
I hope it's not important to move this thing around because I don't feel great about throwing it against the wall like that. I can't get it out.
Touch cliff.
Oh, God almighty. That's infuriating. Oh, I can step on that and then it'll go back to where it was. And I probably have to bring it into this room. Removed. Kill a sphere. Do I want you there? This yellow line over here. No, it didn't do anything with that, so...
Pick up another sphere!
Thinking maybe bring the destruction one to the right. It's the glyph sphere. Did I just lose the destruction one, or...
Hell yeah. That was the right call, baby.
Alright. Oh. For some weird reason, I thought I had already grabbed it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it actually? Because we've been at this a while.
It is 3:39.
Oh, okay. I might put a little more time into chasing these spheres around, but you know what? It's not going to be that engaging. Take it. Destruction sphere. What if you go in here? Oh, and the fire shut off.
Yeah.
Oh, you push it over from here. Up. Soonish. Wait, that looked like a special spot where you could throw it off the edge. But you can't. And these are stairs, in fact. If I had just moved forward a little bit, I would have discovered that. Yeah, I think that's enough. I gotta pee really bad, too, so... It would have been 20 minutes of fucking around with a puzzle, so... you guys, I'm very happy I got to share this one with y'all. I don't know if anyone hasn't played it, but it's a really good one.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe I put more time into it next week. Maybe I pick something else. I never have a plan anymore these days. I just do what I do.
And I support that plan.
You're the sweetest. Mostly we take care of a sick cat.
Yes.
That's my job now. I'm not complaining. I love her.
Yeah, and the art. The cat and the art.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's not, yeah. I'm a bit... Yeah, anyway, you guys, love you all. Had a great time. Thank you for showing up. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, have a great weekend. Happy Passover. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
Happy all the things.
Yeah, to whatever y'all celebrate. I hope you have a great time.
Yeah. We'll be working, so wish us luck.
Yeah. I won't be having a good time. I hope you have a better time than me.
Bye!